Hello, we just wanted to share a little bit about DTI across the life of our church. This Sunday we are sharing about DTI with all of our church family. And what it is it's Dreaming the Impossible, a youth festival that happens as part of our wider Vineyard family. And we just wanted to share a little bit about what's coming up this summer. And so Hope, could you maybe share a little bit more about what DTI is?
Yes, DTI is a youth Christian festival. It's from the 29th of July to the 3rd of August, and it's basically just where a bunch of youth from around the UK gather together. It's in Staffordshire Showground, so we gathered together there for a few days. It's going to be worship, preaches, it's going to be really fun. But for this, it does require a lot of team and people like helping to make this happen. So we're going to show you a video now that just kind of explains what DTI is about, how it's impacted us as a church.
Hey, I'm Susie and this is Zeke, and together with an amazing team we lead the Dreaming the Impossible youth movement. We're passionate about seeing young people meet Jesus, fearlessly follow him, believing that nothing is impossible with God. And last summer we had an amazing time as we gathered thousands of us on the Stafford Showground.
It was so much fun. Not only was it so much fun, but we saw hundreds of young people commit to follow Jesus. We saw healings amongst young people and youth leaders, and we saw hundreds of testimonies. We read them of young people's lives being transformed.
Yeah, one of my favourite stories was seeing young people just praying for their peers, praying for youth leaders. There's one youth leader who was there, had been in constant back pain for 3.5 years, so bad, sometimes couldn't get out of bed or touch her toes, and her young people prayed for her and instantly she was healed. And that youth group were absolutely on fire because of what they saw God do.
Incredible stuff. I had a young person recently come up to me and said, "Hey Zeke, I just want to tell you, I gave my life to Jesus for the first time at DTI. It's the best decision I've ever made."
So we're planning and preparing for DTI 2023.
And hey, parents, carers, youth leaders, book out 2023. We know a bunch of you weren't able to make it in 2022, but do whatever you can to invite your friends, invite other youth groups to come and be with us in 2023.
Yeah, and you might be listening to this today, inspired by the vision, wanting to be part of the DTI story. Then DTI can only happen with hundreds, like literally hundreds of volunteers. We've got 25 different teams. There is a team for you. So find out on our website, come and join us, and don't leave it. Book on today.
Come on. Hey, this is a deal for new youth groups that have never been to DTI before. If you book on, the youth leaders come for free. So this is a sweet deal. So why don't you tell groups around you that have never been before, tell them about the deal. It will encourage them, give them an opportunity to join us in 2023.
Yeah, we are expecting DTI to be the biggest one ever. We're so excited for all that God is going to do because we believe in the God of the impossible. Hey, here's some highlights.
I came to DTI without peace, but now I feel a lot more peace and no more anxiety.
I now know for 100% that God loves me no matter what.
I need to go and pray and tell others about the love of God.
After years of hanging on, I let go and gave it all to God.
I've gone to church my whole life, but only properly connected with God yesterday when I went to the front and gave my life to Jesus.
God loves and he forgives without conditions. That's what we call grace. Like nothing you can do to earn it or to deserve it. It is constant, no matter what.
And so when Jesus says, love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, in other words, he's saying, keep God on the throne.
We are not saved by our good works. We're not saved by the things that we do. We are saved by the grace of Jesus, by the unconditional, unmerited love of Jesus.
You are being offered an identity that's beyond your wildest dreams, and it's given to us freely in Jesus. You are free and you are loved.
God uses us in our weakness, in our brokenness. He uses us as we are.
He is the starter, the pioneer, but he's also the perfecter of our faith.
Either Jesus died and rose again, or he didn't. But if he did, then we have everything to live for.
Because nothing is impossible with God.
After DTI, I feel redeemed, free, and loved by God.
Welcome everyone to DTI Sunday.
Woo!
So exciting. My name's Dave, I'm the youth pastor here.
And I'm Bex, the assistant youth pastor.
And we are so excited. We've got a bunch of our young people who were at DTI last summer, who had an incredible time, who are going to share some of their experience of what that was like. Just a minute.
Yeah, and we know a whole number of you were praying for them during that week, so we want to thank you for that. And we recognise that that week is really significant, but actually that it continues to have ripple effects throughout the year and throughout our young people's lives. And so we're going to hear from them now.
Hi, my name's Hope. I go to the central site, and my favourite thing about DTI was probably just seeing Jesus move. That was really incredible.
Hi, my name is Phoebe and I go to Inverurie site. My favourite thing about DTI is the worship and ministry. It was just very powerful and moving, and just I love seeing everyone connecting with God.
I'm Finley, I'm from Inverurie. My favourite part about DTI was like all the different sermons and talks from loads of different people, and meeting lots of other kids from all over the UK and learning about how they met God.
Hi, I'm Sam and I'm from Inverurie. And I'm just telling you a bit about my experience at DTI. There was loads of places to get food, so that was a win. We also met a God-filled man named Zeke who gave us some really powerful talks, and it was a really special experience.
My name's Emily and I go to Central, and my favourite thing about DTI last year was just getting to spend time together as a youth group. The friends you make and the bonds that you strengthen are just really amazing, and I absolutely recommend it to everyone.
Wow, I mean, what an amazing video. Just incredible testimonies of how God has broken through, and it just sounds so much fun. I wish I'd gone to something like that when I was a bit younger, but also I'd love to join team as well. And this is just a really great opportunity for our wider church to say, you know, we absolutely love our youth. We want to invest in them. We want to pour into their walks and journeys with God. And this is one of the ways that we can do that. We can help by serving for this week and to bless the wider church, Vineyard church family as well. We recognise that it takes so many people to make this happen. And so there's definitely a team for you. And you know, the beauty of it as well is you don't have to be local to Aberdeen, because it is a bit further down into England. You know, everyone's going to be travelling anyway. So if you're part of our online community as well, you could be joining in with the team as well. And we'd love you to think about that too. And so, you know, regardless of whether you're in Aberdeen or not, please have a think and pray about whether this is something that you can do, because we have some incredible young people as part of our church, and they are leaders in their own right now, and we would love to see them just accelerate in all that God is putting into them in their lives and all that he's going to do in their future as well. And so if you can help be part of that journey, then we'd love to have you do that. And so, Hope, how do people do that? How do they get involved? How do they sign up?
You go to catalyst.vin, you go to the youth page, and there'll be a bunch of information and links there on how to book on for DTI.
Amazing. So don't wait. Just if you've got those dates free, book on, and we'd love you to do that.